Director at Imagine Exhibitions, and I'd like to take you on a magical journey. Imagine a world filled with massive and mystical creatures. Covered in feathers, they roar and squawk. And their colors? Well, they could have been any color of the rainbow. These mythical creatures lived in a mythical world. It was lush and temperate, nearly always summer, almost everywhere. They lived on a landmass that was completely connected. You could walk from one end of it to the other. And some creatures did, over generations. It was a brilliant natural world of jungles and deserts with a massive ocean surrounding it, with alligator-like creatures the size of school buses, and flying reptiles overhead diving deep into the water. It sounds like a fairy tale, but it is a reality. It's not just a children's story, but it was real and was on this planet. That landmass was Pangea, and those massive mythical beasts, they were dinosaurs. Dinosaurs capture our imaginations. Their size, their ferocity, their horns and head plates, their sailback fins, and their jaws as big as Volkswagens. The time frame in which they lived is also astounding. They appeared approximately 230 million years ago and ruled the Earth for more than 160 million years. That is hard for modern human beings to grasp, since we've only been around for 130,000 years. And their spectacular end, an asteroid nearly 10 kilometers wide that caused a rain of fire and a decades-long winter, it sounds like a myth. But it's not a myth, which is what makes dinosaurs so special to all of us, adults and children alike. And perhaps even more fascinating is how little we know about the time period in which dinosaurs lived. We are enthralled already and become more fascinated with each new discovery. And dinosaurs still live among us. Dino World's design and messaging is guided by that fascination that revolves around the age of reptiles. I wanted to create an emerging, engaging, emotional, activity-filled environment with, of course, lots of dinosaurs. But I wanted to do more than that. I wanted to create an environment in which the study of paleontology comes alive, in which the Earth's greatest storybook, the fossil record, becomes a celebrity, in which dinosaurs become more real and more exciting for us every step of the way. It is my belief that when you create an immersive, emotional environment, you have an opportunity to teach something at the same time. And I can tell you, after watching the kids, the adults, and whole families walking and running through this exhibition for the past 2 days, with their eyes wide with wonder and smiles on their faces, that we have definitely captured their attention. And we have a responsibility to give them something more. There are other dinosaur experiences out there, but ours was created with the world-class paleontologists such as Dr. Gregory Erickson and Dr. Oliver Raholt and Herr Peter Kapustin. It contains the most up-to-date science, actual fossils and facts that you don't often get to experience in an atmosphere this exciting. Here are just a few examples. Dino World, we learned right away from our animated professor in the intro video, is Pangea. And we are going to tour all of it in Pangea National Park, where all of our continents have been brought back together again. Along the way, we can see beautiful vistas, but not just jungles, but mountains and deserts and rocky islands, because Pangea contained all of those. And you can learn about each part of the world's climate and continental highlights at our trailhead signs where you begin each part of your continental tour. You'll also see informative panels of stacked stone along your trail and elaborate retro billboards in keeping with our Route 66 type trip. But even those billboards are there to teach you something. Dinosaurs may have been many colors. We learned at a coloring here. Some of the largest sauropods were in South America and China. We learn as we slide down the sauropod's tail from one continent to the other. Europe, home of the famed Archaeopteryx, who we will meet, was also home of some of the world's smallest dinos. So, why not create a dino ride area in their honor, with Europasaurus looking on. By the way, if you want to see the definition of bliss, just watch those kids riding on dinosaurs. And how do we know all of this? Because of the dedicated work of paleontologists. So at Dino World, we can also study the paleontologist tools of the trade and step into a dinosaur dig area to uncover bones just as they did. We can even see a site plan created by Herr Kapusny. Pangea didn't stay together forever, so after a few surprises, we follow Pangea's progression into the smaller supercontinents of Gondwana and Laurasia, learning in a star-filled room that Gondwana was so far south it remained dark for 6 months at a time. Finally, in North America, after encountering a massive T-Rex, dinosaurs may have been even bigger than we previously thought. We ask you to place your hand on an actual fossil, 67 million years old. Normally you don't touch fossils, but I want visitors to touch this fossil. This is a beautiful conclusion to the exhibition, connecting you with a history that is long past, turning myth into reality with physical contact. As visitors exit, we encourage them to stay on the lookout for dinosaurs even today, to look up into the trees and into the sky for dinosaurs that are still among us as birds. Thank you for allowing me to take you through this brief tour of Pangea National Park, and I hope you enjoy your visit to Dino World as much as I enjoyed bringing it to life.